I wonder if other people wish their sorrows away and spend the happy moments wondering if the sadness will stay. Nice way to make your hair look white, Esmay. Curl and iron 1, Esmay 0. Just uploaded, or no, filmed. Yeah, that's not great. Hello lovely bookworms, and welcome to a new weekly reading vlog, and welcome to DESERTATHON. So as you're watching this, DESERTATHON has started. For me, it's going to start tomorrow morning, or tonight at 12 really. It is currently 3 p.m. on Sunday, so I have started the vlog a little bit early, but I wanted to start it in the daylight now that I have beautiful light to film. And I thought I would talk you through the books that I bought last week, or yesterday for me, when I went away for a day with Femke, because I forgot to do that in the previous video, which is already rendering as we're speaking. And I thought I would show you those, and I thought I would show you my first 2 books for DESERTATHON. Let's just start with a little bit of a book haul. So the first one I have here is actually one that I just saw on the shelf and wanted to pick up, and that is The Last Spell Breather by Julie Pike. This is a middle grade about a woman who does spell breathing. I don't know that much about it, but it really sounded interesting. But it is spell breathing that keeps her village safe from the dreaded monster's curse that plague their world. So it is filled with magic. I really liked the cover of this, which is most of the reason why I bought it. And yeah, we'll see what I think of it. This is definitely a book that I would pick up once I am done with DESERTATHON. We'll see, maybe next month. In any case, this one. And then the second one I did pick up was this one, which is The Daughters of Izdahar. I know that Femke is reading this for DESERTATHON. This is definitely, I mean, it screams desert vibe when I look at this. I don't know that much about it, but I was really happy about the fact that this is a floppy paperback. I think it's a duology. Yeah, I love it when authors do this. It literally says so, the Alamaxa duology. Can you see that? Can we focus? There we go. Come on. There we go. That sure took you long enough. But yeah, I really like it when they do that with books, where they tell you immediately whether it's a duology or not. So yeah, I'm gonna read this. I haven't checked. Is this first person? I don't think so. Also, the font is tiny. I didn't realize that, but the font is tiny. In any case, that's good with me. That is the other book I picked up. So 2 books that I picked up. I picked up some other bits and bobs. I actually got something new for in my ear. My ear's not very happy because I changed it this morning, but I got the star in. Also got a little moon. It really migrated because it was a lot more straightforward when I bought it. So I'm tempted to buy a hoop for this one and then just get another piercing here so I can put something else in my ear. It's a thing. That said, I thought I could quickly mention the books that I'm starting with for DESERTATHON. So my first physical read and my sit down books is going to be Rebel Spring by Morgan Rhodes. I think I'm going to start this tonight. I'm not going to read tomorrow during the day at all. I'm going to read tomorrow night, which are going to be the first sprints as well. They've already been gone when you see this, but I'm going to try and do sprints every Monday. So if you can't catch this one, maybe you can catch the next one. And yeah, this is going to be my first physical read. Then the first audiobook on the list was Empire of Sand, which is my third prompt, The Oasis. So that's a book inside of your comfort zone. However, that audiobook is not available until the 5th of May, and I don't want to wait that long because I can really get in those hours next week, because I commute to work and I can listen to an audiobook. So I'm going to start with the only one that is currently available, and that is The Tiger at Midnight by Swati Tirdala. And I don't know that much about this. Kill the general, evade his soldiers, find the assassin, save the country, don't fall in love. That sounds interesting. In any case, I'm just gonna, I was gifted this, I think on my birthday from my boyfriend. So I'm excited to read it, and I'm gonna start the audiobook already because I'm gonna be in the car for 40 minutes. There's no audiobook that I can finish or book that can finish during that time, and I don't want to listen to music. So I'm gonna already start this too, which I don't think I mentioned that, but you're definitely allowed to take over books that you have already started, as long as it's not like a most of the story kind of book. So if you've read, I would say like 100 out of 400 to 500 pages, that's completely fine with me. But if you've read most of the book and then you have to read, I don't know, like 100 more pages of it, then again, how can I check? If you want to do that. But technically speaking, I wouldn't do that. I might have to switch up a bit of the order of my books, depending on how my reading goes and depending on how the month goes, because on the 12th of May, Zelda is going to be released, and I've been waiting for that since 2019. I've had this game pre-ordered since 2020, so in any case, I wanted to show you these, and I think I'm going to be checking in tomorrow. Tomorrow night we're going to do sprints. I'm going to put everything already ready to go, and I will see you tomorrow. Hello, so it is actually the 1st of May, and Desert-a-thon has begun. As I'm speaking to you right now, I'm doing reading sprints with Femke, so starting off sprints. I thought I would show you a little bit of my progress, how I'm doing reading wise. So I've started with Rebel Spring, and I'm currently, let's see, 168 pages into it. So I'm like nearing the halfway point already on my first day. So I'm not unhappy about that. So that's this guy. I'm actually really enjoying it. I did not expect to fall right back into the story as I did, because it's been so long since I read the first book. I think I'm gonna aim towards reading a book of this series every single month from now on, just to finish off the series, because I am quite enjoying it and I'm curious to see how this will continue. So I will continue this in a little bit. First, I have to make the thumbnail for tomorrow's vlog, and then something else I'm reading is an audiobook, which is The Tiger at Midnight. I'm gonna quickly check how far into it I am, because I'm listening to the audiobook. I'm on chapter 16 apparently. I didn't know that, and that's way too far in. And I'm enjoying the audiobook as well. So I'm 116 pages into this as well. I don't have a bookmark, so I'm gonna have to grab a bookmark later, but quite far into that as well. So I'm really happy about my progress so far. I do have to say that I want to make as much progress as I possibly can before the 12th of May. Why? Because the 12th, that weekend, is one, very busy, so I won't have any time to read then, but the 12th is when Zelda comes out. So I have a feeling that I'm gonna have to rely a lot on audiobooks for the last half of the month. And so I want to see if I can knock off most of my physical reads. Also, something I'm really sad about is I have this beautiful glass bottle from Waterdrop. The bottle's fine, but I just literally dunked in a pod that was supposed to be drunk hot. You can see it right there. And I think it's not going to taste that great, so, because you're supposed to drink it hot. I think it was like White Blossom or something. Yeah, that's not great. Anyway, I'm gonna quickly make my little thumbnail, and then I'm gonna continue reading. We're doing a sprint of an hour, so that's good. I'm gonna get the laptop in close, do some editing and uploading, and then I will continue reading.
I don't wanna make my bed, I'll save up all my energy. Instead you take up all the energy I have inside, and I can't find a way to just ignore it. And I can't really take it anymore, 'cause I can't stop you from running around through my mind. Won't stop running.
Hello, it is Tuesday today. Yeah, there's cats surrounding me, and I thought I would do a little bit of a reading update. I just got back from work and I've been doing quite a bit during yesterday's sprints, and I've been doing a lot of reading in the car, so listening to the audio. Let's start with my audio. I think I mentioned that my audio was this guy, The Tiger at Midnight, and I'm currently on chapter 44, page 302. So I'm quite far into it. This book is a lot bigger than I thought it was. This is over 500 pages, I think, or about 500. 484. So it's quite big. I think I have about 3 hours left, so I'm definitely going to continue listening to that tomorrow. Not sure when I can continue. Don't get your paws between the door, please. Because tomorrow night I'll probably be staying at my boyfriend's house, which is not a 40-minute drive home, but approximately 15. But I might take a walk or something along those lines. But yeah, there's that. Really enjoying it so far. So this is about a soldier and an assassin, and the start of this book basically is the assassin trying to murder one of the captains at the fort that this soldier is at, and then at some point a cat and mouse game ensues. I'm really enjoying it. I love the scenery mostly and all of the desert feels that this book has, which is perfect for Desert-a-thon. I really enjoy it. So yeah, I'm gonna continue this. I also love this little bookmark, which I got from Basically Brit. It's beautiful. I got it a while ago, but I really like the tassels lately. Tassels are great. In any case, that's my audio. As for my physical book, I think I mentioned that again. Tassel. Should put it a little bit up so it tassels a bit better. Is Rebel Spring by Morgan Rhodes. This is the second book in the Fallen Kingdoms series, and this basically continues on immediately after the first book, and the first book is about 3 neighboring kingdoms about on the brink of war, and there's a magic system, there's prophecies. It's really interesting. I'm currently on page 267. This one's a bit shorter, and it's also a really quick read, so I definitely want to finish this book today and let that be my first book finished for the readathon. And those two are my reading updates. So far, I am not unhappy with the process I'm making. The progress is great. Process? I meant progress. And I think my next book after this is gonna be Gemina, because I have to read one that's out of my comfort zone. And then my comfort read is actually The Tiger at Midnight. So those will be 3 of the 7 books then down. I think I'm going to be able to do that this week, hopefully. And then we can continue on, hopefully, around the 5th with a next audiobook. But we'll see about that. So in any case, I am having a lot of fun reading. And I will speak to you maybe tomorrow? I'm not completely sure. Is we fighting? Is the Looney fighting with the Cody boy? Hello, Cody boy. Hello, Cody boy. You guys close the door yourself. Beep boop.
You in the backyard of your old farm in the summer. Stayed there for 3 weeks where we learned to love each other. Wrote you letters, sent a message to the that day. Skip to the present, haven't been so happy ever. Sitting in your room, working on my first record. Skip to the present.
Hello, it is Saturday today, and I haven't done a reading update in a while. So I finished my first 2 books and nearly finished the 3rd one. I'm about to start the 4th one. So first book that I was supposed to read was Rebel Spring. I don't have it with me currently, but I finished that one. Solid 3 stars. I expected more from it, but it's not bad. It was a good read, and I think it's a nice continuation of the series. It's definitely clear that it was written with the intention of being a bigger series. I think that a lot of the events of the first and the second book could have been put into the first book with the same amount of pages that are currently in the first book. But that's fine. As for the second book, I was supposed to read a book that's uncomfortable for me, so out of my comfort zone. I was not in the mood for Gemina, so I'm sorry Femke, I didn't read Gemina. I instead opted for poetry, which I don't usually read either. Weird, I know, being a literature major, but I don't really read a lot of poetry. So the book that I actually read was Girl Made of Glass by Shelby Lee, which was beautiful. I actually found a couple of quotes of those on TikTok, I think, and so it was actually on Scribd, so I read it via Scribd. I think I gave it 4 stars. It's definitely one of those books that I don't typically pick up, but I did really enjoy it, so I gave it 4 stars. One of the quotes that I really like is a poem, which is, "I wonder if other people wish their sorrows away and spent the happy moments wondering if the sadness will stay." I think it's beautiful. Very, 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 very flowery, I want to say. So that was book number two. As for book number 3, that was my audiobook, or is my audiobook for The Tiger at Midnight. Again, don't have that book physically with me, and I am 94% into it. I have about 42 minutes left, 20 minutes, 2 times speed, so I'm gonna finish that shortly. I really like it. I think I'm gonna continue on with the second and the third book. I think they could fit because there is lore in there as well. So what I'm gonna do is so first prompt is the dig site for me, which is an old book that's finished, that's Rebel Spring. Then we have The Wasteland, which is an uncomfortable one, which was my poetry book. Third one was The Oasis, which is a comfortable one, which is The Tiger at Midnight. Definitely is perfect. Fourth one is Bustling, sort of a bustling book, so a quick read, which was for The Bazaar. And for that, I'm gonna read Nura and the Immortal Palace. I'm gonna be starting that in a little bit. I don't know how much I will be able to read because I think later on my boyfriend and I are gonna be playing some games. And then book number 5 is The Ruin, beautiful cover. So for that, I think I'm gonna go for The Archer at Midnight, which is the second book, and I can actually listen to the audiobook for that too. Then we go to The Ruin, which is one that has lore and mythology, and that's going to be The Chariot at Dusk. I actually checked Goodreads and it has lore and mythology. Otherwise, I also still have my little perk. And then my final book is definitely going to be The Wrath and the Dawn. I've already reread a couple of short stories of that world, and so that is something that I'm going to be reading. I'm definitely going to read The Rose and the Dagger after that. So I'm really on track with my reading. I'm really happy about that. I think it's going to be a really good reading month if I don't spend all of my time playing Zelda. But I think a lot of audiobooks are going to help me this month. So yeah, really reading wise, I'm really doing well. I'm really happy. Today was fun. We actually went to the market. I'm actually currently making roasted chickpeas, which has been a long time, but I'll film a bit of that. I'm also making applesauce because we had some apples left that were not good for eating, but they were good for mashing up. And I'm going to show you my beautiful flowers I got because my boyfriend and I have been together for 6 months yesterday, and I got beautiful red roses, so I'll show you those as well. But that is my Saturday so far. Really nice, really chill, listening to some music as well in the background. I think I'm gonna put some white noise on and we might play a game later, not sure, but we'll see how the rest of my Saturday will go. But yeah, really happy, really good start of the month.
Some melatonin pills this time, 'cause I just wanna sleep tonight. Yeah, I just wanna sleep. But lately I've been sleeping way too much, 'cause baby, I've been dreaming about us, and I can't help but wish that all my dreams came true. But I'm not ever wishing on a star. The galaxies won't make you change your heart, won't make it any easier for me to stop dreaming about you. been getting bags under my eyes, 'cause I've been staying up too late at night, just writing all my feelings out on this page.
Hello, it is Sunday today, and as you can see from this almost festive makeup, I've just filmed the first part of our story to hopefully reach Sunfall, and I've been writing it. I think it will already be up by the time they were watching this, because I'm planning to put this online on Sunday. But yeah, I'm really, I know I'm cutting it close, don't remind me. But yeah, I'm really excited to just be able to share this with you. I've never done any story writing, or at least shared any of it. I've done a couple of it, but I've never shared any of it. So I hope that you guys are enjoying it. This is something that I'm going to be doing this basically the next 2 weeks as well. So there's going to be three in total to reach the final step of our journey. And I'm beyond excited, honestly. I'm really happy that I can do this and I'm able to do this. I also saw that there is 83 people who've signed up to join DESERTATHON this year, which boggles the mind, honestly, and makes me very proud. That said, I haven't read anything else. I am going to be doing sprints in a couple hours. 7:30, it's now 5:15, so I'm going to be doing some editing. I did want to quickly remark, I think I mentioned that I finished Rebel Spring, at least I should have. So that was my first book. Then I read The Girl of Glass, which is poetry, and I can also report that I finished my third book, which is The Tiger at Midnight by Swati Tirdala. I really liked this book, though I have the feeling that it was not one of those grand books where a lot of things happen. It was definitely a story that I really enjoyed, so I'm really happy that I read it. So that is my third book done. It's actually over there, I'm currently reading Nura and the Immortal Palace, and I've started my fifth book, which is the sequel to The Tiger at Midnight, which is The Archer at Dawn. So far, I think I'm about 10% into it, so I might continue listening to that a bit more tonight. We'll see what I do. And yeah, I'm making decent headway. First week, 3 books down. So if I continue on with this, I can definitely, because I'm planning on doing basically all 7 of the prompts. So 7 books plus the 3 bonus prompts. The first bonus prompt will have been announced, which is also part of our weekly story, which is at the end of our story every single week. And yeah, I think I can manage that as well. I mentioned I'm changing my TPR. No surprise there. But yeah, that is it from me for now. Hello, it is actually Thursday today. It's been a weird week. I've been I've started working from home on Monday. I have read a little bit, but not as much as I would have liked, but that's okay. And I thought I would do a little bit of an update. I just, if this looks familiar to you, just uploaded, filmed the second part of our leg to Sunfall. I'm really enjoying the storytelling aspect, so I might do that more often if you guys like that. Any case, I'm having fun with it. I need to read the final part. That said, I do need to write the final part of it, but yeah, I'm really enjoying it. As for books, because I am currently, I think I read 4 books. Am I saying that correctly, or is it 3? No, it's 3. So I actually I started with Rebel Spring, finished Rebel Spring, then I read my poetry book, and I read The Tiger at Midnight, which were my first 3. Then I was at the bazaar and I need a bustling book, so a quick read. For that I have Nura and the Immortal Palace, which is quite literally right here, and I am a whopping 20 pages in and I'm on chapter 3. I'm definitely going to continue this tonight, so hopefully I can make some decent headway, or might even be able to finish it. The font is quite big, so yeah, I'm really excited to finish that. I did, however, continue on with my Shrine prompt, which is my 5th book, and that is the beautiful cover one. Honestly, I can change them out because that one was also a quick read and this is also a stunning cover, so I might do that just to stick to the route. Because I finished that one, I have continued the Tiger at Midnight because I really enjoyed the first book, and I read The Archer at Dawn. I finished it actually on my way back home just now, and I read it completely via audio, apart from like 2 chapters maybe, and I really enjoyed it. It was so much fun to read. I really enjoyed the characters and the way in which it is just written. I really just like that setting. And it's not even, when I think about it, it's not even a true desert book. It just really feels that way to me, which is super strange, but really enjoyed it. It does remind me, the series as a whole, it reminds me a little bit of An Ember in the Ashes. And I'm not sure if that's a good or a bad thing, because I do love An Ember in the Ashes, but I don't want to read another of those stories. Yet it's not similar enough to call it a dupe, or, you know, a double, kind of, or just... Anyway, I don't know what I'm saying. I really enjoyed it, and I'm definitely going to continue. I already continued with the audiobook of the 3rd one, which is The Chariot at Dawn. In any case, it's going really well. I think after that I'll probably do the bonus prompts first. I'm not sure if I can finish all 3 of my remaining books the next week, but we shall see. Tomorrow is actually a weird day because I'm working half of the day, and then I actually have to go, and it's not a wedding, but it's close to a wedding of a good friend of mine. Saturday I have a party, Sunday probably as well, so it's gonna be weird. I hope I can film at least a little bit in between. I'm sorry if it's a little bit weird. One more thing I realized, we did my nails. I went for a beautiful blue purple, so those are those. I mean, I did like my desert nails, but they were really, it was really time to redo them. So I went with dark blue. Tomorrow, The Legend of Zelda is coming out, so I have no clue what my reading will do. I hope that I can at least knock off Nura, because that's a physical read. The other one I will listen to, and then The Wrath and the Dawn is a couple hours, and I'm just, once I'm sucked into that, I will finish it. But I'll probably do a lot of Zelda. In any case, I hope you guys are all doing well. That is it right now. Hello, it is actually Friday today. As you can see, I'm currently doing my makeup. It is a little after 1, and today I'm actually going to, it's not truly like a marriage, but it's kind of, it's close to it. But yeah, I've been invited. I am to be a witness as well, which is very exciting. So that's what I'm actually doing. I'm like finishing off makeup. I'm gonna use a lash primer. This is the Lash Paradise primer. I find that it doesn't really matter which kind of lash primer you take, as long as you prime on certain days. Now you can see it. Nice way to make your hair look white, Esmay. Like you've been painting it. Fun fact, I just burned my forehead. You can kind of see it. And yeah, curl and iron 1, Esmay 0. That said, everything is done. I think I have like 30 minutes to spare. I didn't think I would, but my hair went a lot quicker, besides burning my forehead, than I thought it would. And so I actually have something in my hands that I've been waiting for since 2022. And that is The Legend of Zelda: Tears to the Kingdom. It's in my hand. I'm so excited. It is release day today for this beautiful game. This is the sequel to Breath of the Wild. If you know me, I'm obsessed with Breath of the Wild, with Zelda in general, and this, everything I could have wanted and more right now. So I haven't started it yet. I think I'll probably definitely be playing tonight, but for now I think I'm gonna see if I can fire it up and just play maybe even 10 minutes. That's how excited I am, and then I'm gonna leave. I don't think I'm bringing my camera with me today, simply because I don't want to impose, and yeah, beyond excited to do that. I will probably see you tonight at some point, and I hope you are all doing well.
never heard of give and take. I'm so frustrated, but I won't cry, nah. You are so stuck in your ways, I don't know how much I can take. Some say I gotta be patient, cause Rome wasn't built in a day. The way you think is very archaic. Everything you say is outdated. I guess you didn't know, times are moving on. Think it's alright, but you're dead wrong. So smell the coffee, wake up and face it. You picked the wrong day, picked the wrong day. I think you better leave, I think you better leave. This is no game, this is no game. You're embarrassing me, you're embarrassing me. Why you gotta drain my energy? I try to overlook it, but you're testing me. I'm just trying to save my dignity. I had to face it, you're wasting my time, yeah. You are so stuck in your ways.
Hello. Vlogging wise, it's been a little bit on and off, and so I have more than enough footage for this vlog. I'm not sure what the reading will look like because Zelda is finally out and I'm excited for it, but nonetheless I am going to end this vlog here. I know it's coming on a weird day as well. I'm sorry for that. The next one should be up next week for you guys. And yeah, if you're watching this by the way and you think, hey, what happened to the Discord, and you haven't seen anything on Twitter or Instagram or anything other than that, it has been deleted, but I've made a new one and the link to that is down in the description now. So that said, thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe to our channel and press the little bell icon so you get post notifications every single time that we post, and I hope to see you all in the next one. Bye!